This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
That right. Well, on November 7th, we're still on the 7th here. They're doing a worldwide taping. You and Telly defeated Cougar Jay and another enhancement talent at the 16-second mark. When you hit Jay with the gourd buster and earned the pin, David Crockett conducted a ringside interview with you and JJ and Tully. And there you're talking about the Road Warriors at Starrcade. And, buddy, I've got the clip for us to watch it. Let's check it out.
The World Tag Team Champions, here they go! Arnaz and Tully Blanchard, two of the Four Horsemen with J.J. Dillon. Double team! Is this what they're going to do to the Road Warriors?
Well, that's what they have to do. They have to stay on top of them. Have to stay on the offensive side of it because if not, that, the 3 count will happen to them, David. They know it.
Hey, listen, I go talk to these guys.
Okay. They are the World Tag Team Champions. There's no doubt about it. And they have to do it against the Road Warriors. Once again, the double guard buster. A shot in the back for good measure. And then as Cougar Jay is hoisted up, face down very hard. It's against the Road Warriors during Starrcade. And let's go to David Crockett.
All right, the World Tag Team Champions, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson with J.J. Dillon. The Road Warriors, Chicago.
David Crockett, all the experts are calling the shots. They look at the Road Warriors. They look at them in that gym. Bench pressing 550, squatting 750, deadlifting 800. Both of them, two of the strongest men in all of professional sports, voted Tag Team of the Year the last 3 years. They look at Blanchard and myself, what they see on the surface, two average wrestlers, everybody thinks. But the bottom line is, what we are not average. We are the incumbents. We are the Four Horsemen. We are the elite. When we come to Chi-Town here in Chicago, we don't have to prove anything. We're the champions. Parker, let me explain something to you, Road Warriors. After the match is over and you're not champions, what are you going to tell the guys in the gym? When you go back to the gutter, you say, we grew up in the gutter. We worked for everything we had. We were born with a silver spoon in our mouth. We're used to the good things in life. So when you get beat, or unless you beat us at Starrcade 87, go back to the gutter, explain to all the people in the gutter why we're the champions and you're not. You know, David Crockett, the fan mail that JJ gets for the Horsemen, you'd think that Flair shouldn't show up, Luger shouldn't show up, Arn and myself shouldn't show up. But you know, it's been like that way a long time. I've been wrestling for 10 years. I've held title lists this long. I got more wins over Dusty Rhodes than any man alive. And if you think I'm not going to come to Chicago, the hometown of the Road Warriors, and at least put up a fight, you're sadly mistaken, because this is what it's all about. This is why the Horsemen can have the fast women, the fast cars, and anything they want. We can walk around arenas, bars, any place we want to go, any woman, just like that, because we're the Horsemen. Not because we're the Road Warriors or Dusty Rhodes or Ronnie Garvin or anybody else. We're the Horsemen. We're the elite. We are what makes professional wrestling today. And just like Ric Flair said, diamonds are forever, and so are the Horsemen. Right here, baby.
Chi-Town Heat, Chicago. Starrcade's coming.
Look at that old Starrcade graphic, man. I'm getting excited for Starrcade.
And for sure, nobody gave us a chance. Think about it. Starrcade, I wish we hadn't moved it to Chicago or any place else. It belongs in Greensboro.
We're going to talk about that for sure.
But the fact, us against the Road Warriors, nobody gave us a chance in their hometown, which is really the only advantage we needed, because I think they took us lightly. I didn't think they would ever think we could even be competitive, and that was part of their mantra. They didn't think anybody on earth could hang with them, and to be honest with you, very few people could. We just happened to be two of those guys.
And that you did, Arn. And my goodness, as you and I were talking and watching that clip, Guess what I found November the 8th? So right after this, as Cornette alluded to the previous day, you, Tully, and the Midnight Express, you're main eventing the Omni. Okay? It's 3,800 fans. Guess who you're taking on? It's rock and roll. Chris Champion and Sean Royal again. Yes, and I have what happened. This is the main event, loaded with talent at the Omni, and it ended in a double disqualification. So you've told us before that the most of the time this is a weak finish. If you put your creative hat on for a moment, how does this match end? Why not have the Horsemen or Midnights beat the lesser-known talent with a distraction or a tennis racket or whatever? What are your opinions that you think about this ending with these four guys, again, Champion and Royal, part of this, in a double DQ?
Should have had clear winners. And I think, knowing what I know today about the business, it would have been Midnight Express over Sean Royal and the other kid.
Yeah, Champion.
And with the idea that Cornette, his opinion is they should be getting the title shot for the titles. They're already a superior team to everybody else. That should have been lurking in Cornette's mind, and that would have been like a visual aid to us for them to get an impressive win over those two guys.
I like it. And you know what? You said something there that you're absolutely right. You know, we talk about it now, hindsight being 20/20, but you have from 87 on, my goodness, the experience that has been underneath your belt in terms of even just producing wrestling matches and putting matches together. And so it's kind of fun to ask you those questions, those hypotheticals, to see, hey, now Arn Anderson at this age and with this experience under your belt, how would you look at things a little differently? So,
well, and I was looking at him strictly as a talent then. Now I look at it as what would you do storytelling going forward? What's going to benefit the story going forward? What's the best story going forward? And, you know, it's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback and look back on stuff, but I look at it with a different eye now.
it's part of the fun of what we can do here now, going back and sharing some of these old stories. So there you go.
What ifs?
That's right.
Paul, I'm a huge fan of what ifs.
Mm-hmm. You never know, and it's just fun to speculate and have a little back and forth on it.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.